Hi, what if I told you that the path to mental wellness has been with us since the beginning of time, and it's also free of charge? This is the path that I share with others. Hi, my name is Krista Thornhill, and I'm a spiritual consultant. I'm a guide and coach, helping people find their way back to themselves, back to their truth, back to their authenticity, back to that place where they can trust their intuition. I've been greatly influenced by the American-Hungarian psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, who wrote the book called Flow. Mihaly says that for the first 50 to 60 years of psychological research, we've been focusing on diagnosing, labeling, categorizing, treating, and curing mental illness. And he proposes that we need to spend the next 50 to 60 years figuring out how to maintain mental wellness. I truly believe that the earth is our greatest guide. She shows us how to not only heal the past, how to heal those broken places in our psyche, in our hearts, in our minds, how to heal trauma, but she also shows us how to step more authentically with grace, with ease, with compassion into our truth, into our power, into our confidence. My background is in Christian and Pagan ministry. And it has been a long road of figuring out how to come back to that place of self-trust. If you're stepping outside of a religious context, or you are new to this path of spiritual discovery, then you will appreciate that the journey comes with lots of bumps and bends in the road. I love how Plato and Socrates define spirituality. They define it as the quest to know yourself. Our human psyche is so fragile that even just a small incident in our infancy can determine and cement mental programs that we can live with our entire lives. Even though we're built of sturdy stuff, this fragile psyche can become so fractured so easily in that time period from when we are born to when we are 5 years old. And it can determine our outlook on life and how we show up in this world. The path that I share with others is this beautiful calling to come home to yourself, to navigate through the dark and light halves of your life, the dark and light halves of the year, to discover yourself in those dark places as well as in those light places. In my Christian upbringing, I was discouraged from asking questions. But how can you get to know yourself if you can't ask questions? And over the last 25 years, learning how to live in the place of questioning has been my greatest liberation. One of the most powerful things that was said to me in my early years was, we need to let go of our need for answers. And we need to be more comfortable asking questions. Stepping out of the Christian box was a scary thing for me. It meant stepping into a place of personal responsibility where I had to learn how to ask questions and be okay asking them without shame, guilt, and fear. I feel very called to guide and help people back to this place of self-confidence where they can trust their intuition and they can create this beautiful flow. I believe that flow happens when we discover our strengths, our gifts, and we step into opportunities to manifest them. And so earth-based spirituality is a path on which you can learn and grow and discover more about yourself, to gain more confidence, to have this sense of returning to this place that is inherently your right to possess. We come into this world a clean slate with great opportunities and potential, and then shit happens, like it does for all of us. And if we're never given the opportunity to unpack the past and to question the influences and the circumstances that have shaped and formed us and the way we see the world, then we are kept in a very small, tight box. And being able to step out of that box can be the most liberating thing that you can experience. This is the work that I do with people. I journey with them through the seasons of the earth, no matter where they are on the planet. And we apply that wisdom that we can glean from each season to our own life. This is a sacred journey, and I am grateful to be able to share it with you. Please, if this is interesting you and speaking to your heart, you can learn more on my website, KristaThornhill.com. You can find me on Facebook in my Facebook community, Earthbased Spirits. And do please reach out and let us have a conversation where we can share the questions together. Many blessings. Thank you.